action-packed game we had here in Sinsheim. Hoffenheim and Bayern couldn't be separated come full time, Jan. But boy, did both teams have their chances to do so.
There were so many chances. I mean, Bayern coming from a 7-1 against Salzburg. I mean, the big difference was that Salzburg were too naive. Hoffenheim gave everything today. There were so many chances that they kind of off the line, they threw themselves into it. And Baumann had a fantastic game, the goalkeeper of Hoffenheim. So they're still wondering why on earth didn't they score more goals. But we shouldn't forget that Bayern is coming here to a team that is fighting for a Champions League place. That is the measure they put here now in Hoffenheim. Surprise? Yes. Realistic? Also yes.
What do you make of the way that Hoffenheim set up? You should have seen Jan in the stands watching them every time they try to play out from the back. Nearly got caught, did get caught on several occasions. Why does that rub you up the wrong way?
Well, I'm allergic to something. Sometimes we just define tactic to be something for a team. So if you lose the ball trying to play out from the back, it's the 81st minute against one of the best teams in the world. What do? Oh, let's play out again. And then they lost the ball again. And they're creating that. That was one thing. And that makes my head in. I mean, there were so many things that was interesting today tactically, because you had Koeman, Gnabry as well. They're standing up there that we will call cheating, because they don't want the Hoffenheim players to go up because they want to be the threat themselves. That created a lot of chances. But this play out wannabe Manchester City from the back, at 1-1, forget it.
You call it cheating. Julian Nagelsmann calls it his plan.
Yes.
He says it's to do with wanting to push the opposition back. Well, when opposition is being so deep, he has to put players there to keep those numbers up.
Absolutely, but I still call it cheating. It's not a cheating in terms of the system. It's because Bayern do that. Bayern have two things they are doing very risky. They stand high, and they do that when they won the Champions League final. They do that. And also, when they have Gnabry, Koeman and Sané, Müller and Lewandowski, you know that the opposition have to stand back with a lot of players. But what I liked about Hoffenheim, they didn't care. They were running forward. They let Gnabry cheat. But did you see in second half, we talked about it at halftime, Nagelsmann would tell Gnabry, well, I know this is our plan, but my friend, you have to run back. And Gnabry, the last minutes he was on the pitch, he couldn't move. So he was very tired. So yes, it was a plan, and that's why they are successful. But it's also it's a bit risky for them.
He was, as we would say in English, blowing out of a lower part of his body.
Which is not the back, not the lower back.
Which is not your back.
No.
So what we would say is that the fact they couldn't bring Gnabry off, that shows that this Bayern bench does not have the same strength and depth as it's had in years gone by.
And the standard for Bayern Munich is not the Bundesliga. They won that 9 times in a row, and they will win it again. Although we think it will be good. We will talk about it. It will be exciting as well. But if you saw this week, you see that especially in the European weeks, you see Real Madrid, you see Liverpool, you see Chelsea, you see Manchester City, you see PSG. There are always players they can put on. If you have a look at the reserve bank of Bayern, who should they bring on? And no disrespect to Choupo-Moting, but this is not the guy who will win you the Champions League. And when you think of a Tuchel, always thinking of who we can put on to do that something with his tactic, Julian Nagelsmann doesn't have that. So he has to have his 11 plus Goretzka plus Davies kind of player ready to play all the time. And that is a disadvantage for Bayern.
So today's result means that Borussia Dortmund can move a little bit closer to within 7 points, but they've got 2 games in hand, Jan, and a certain Norwegian striker, Erling Haaland, is back in the squad for the game against Bielefeld.
Now we go all the way. Dortmund is ready for the championship, and they are going to play against Bayern Munich, and they had the worst stats ever against them. But now at least there is a chance. Till we'll see the game tomorrow, Dortmund against Bielefeld. But there is a chance now, but games in hand, and it's better to have points. I know. Dortmund, this is your chance. Please, we are begging, can you do us a favor and make some excitement?
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.